What's up, guys? Today in this video I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about making soft plastic lures from your home. I'm going to be showing you the materials and everything you need, the glitters, and how to mix your plastisol. So if you're just starting out making your own lures and you need a breakdown or just some help, this video should be perfect for you. Let's get into it. There are a couple basics every bait banker needs to know, and it all starts with your plastic. So this is your plastisol. This, you can see, is worm blend and black sinking plastisol. Basically, this is used for all your worms and your Senkos and anything you want to sink faster than others and be a little bit softer and less firm. So basically what we're going to do to this is we're going to mix it up so all the resin and all the plasticizers are combined so we can make our perfect baits. I'm currently filming this downstairs, so hopefully I don't spill, because my mom would be extremely mad at me for getting plastisol all over the floor. But sometimes you gotta take a little bit of risk, and that's what we're doing today. This plastic is all mixed up nice and well, so we are gonna transfer the plastisol in here into our cup, and then it will be ready to cook. So we got our plastic poured, and now it's time for this cup of plastic to go straight into the microwave. We're gonna heat this cup until it gets to about 350 minimum, and then it will be ready to add our pigments and glitters and inject it into our mold. So we just took this cup out of the microwave, and you can see there's a little bit of white plastic at the bottom of this cup. So we're gonna use our knife and mix up until it's fully clear and check the temp and see how it is. So I put this cup in the microwave for about 25 more seconds, and basically after that you're gonna take your thermometer, if you have one, and you're gonna temp it. Right now it's at 313, but once it's at 350, you're good to go. It's fully cooked, ready to inject. Add your color, add your glitter, and you should be all set. For today's color, we're gonna add some of this emerald green from Do It Molds, and we're gonna be making a kind of twist on watermelon blue using this emerald green. I think it's gonna turn out sweet. So we're gonna add a few drops of emerald. We're gonna keep it light, just enough. We're not gonna oversaturate it or anything. So I add a little bit more just to darken it up. You can see it's still transparent, which is what we were looking for. Sorry about this, I spilled a little bit on the table, but it's not coming off, so I'm gonna have to scrub it a little bit later. We're gonna take this hollow blue flake that we have, and we're gonna add a little bit into our plastic, just like that. The hollow is gonna just give it a little bit of extra shine in the water, and I think it's gonna turn out great. I added a little bit of teeny black flake into it. Here's how the color's looking. I think it's gonna turn out pretty cool, so let's inject it. So we're gonna take our plastic, suck it up into our injector, and then we're gonna inject these into the mold nice and slow. Apply some pressure, very important. Make sure there's no bubbles in our lures, because nobody wants bubbles in their lures, let's be honest. Put our plastic that's left over from the injector back into the cup, if I can get it. Turns out I couldn't get it with one hand, but these are cooling down. We're gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes or so, and then our lures should be ready to go. While we're waiting for our plastic to cool down, I wanted to talk about what salt does to your lures. I didn't end up adding any salt into this plastic because the cup was getting full and the Plastisol should be fine because it is a sinking blend. Basically, all salt does to a lure is adds weight. So it will affect the sink, how fast it drops, it will also affect how brittle it is, so it will break easier, and it fills up your cup more, obviously. So that's why I didn't want to add any salt. The key to making lures is temperature. So if you don't have your plastic hot enough, obviously it will not go down there and fill the whole cavity, and it will basically stop before you want, before it gets all the way and fills the mold. If your mold is too cold, it will also do the same thing, or it will create air pockets in your baits, which you do not want. Obviously that's bad. So that's why temperature is very important. Preheat your molds, heat up your plastic to the correct temperature, and you will be fine. Let's check and see how these lures turned out. I have a good feeling about this color. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. See, you can see if I bring them up into the light, they're a little bit transparent. Pretty cool emerald color. I think I'm gonna call this color emerald blue. These might turn up on the website, so if you want to buy a pack of these, go check them out. Pretty cool color. One thing that you're definitely gonna need if you do start making baits are clamps. Clamps basically prevent flashing, which is plastic seeping through the, I would say the seams in between these plates. So an example of that would be this bait right here that we made from some remelted plastic, and you can kind of see, if I bring it up close, that it has extra plastic around where those plates come together, where the mold comes together. So that is what we are looking to prevent. It's not that big of an issue. This bait is perfectly fine. You just have to either pluck it off or burn it off. Either one is totally fine. And then another issue that can possibly happen is denting, and that is more of a temperature issue and a pressure issue. As you can see on this bait, it kind of has a dent right there. As you can see, it's actually more of a dent, it's more of a bubble. So this bait, no good because of the bubble. But those are the two main issues that we see in bait making. These are how the baits turned out. I thought they turned out really great. Super transparent, how I wanted them to. Blue, emerald color, pretty awesome. Bait making, in general, not that hard. I mean, it definitely takes a little while to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, you're pretty good, set to go. Thanks everybody for the support. Leave a comment if you have any more questions about bait making. I'm happy to answer all of them. Thank you everybody for the support. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know some more video ideas you guys would like to see, and I'll see you all in the next video.